my god, that's so fucking scary. Wait, where is he? Oh, look behind you.
Can you lay on this bed for us?
Uploaded on October 21st, 2025. This video comes from the Calogera Sisters, a YouTube channel known for turning chaotic humor into Halloween tradition. On this night, they set out to prove their viewers wrong, that they weren't filming in their backyard, but actually camping for real. Dressed as a cheetah, a rabbit, and a deer, the sisters joked about being the prey, not the predator, as they laughed into the cold night. Behind the jokes and glitter makeup, the air carried a tension that didn't belong to comedy.
Basically think our camping video. Now basically think camping as if it was Halloween.
Yeah,
and
bitches.
That's what's going on today.
Yeah, is it 10 o'clock at night and we should have filmed earlier? Yeah.
It is +1 right now, degrees Celsius.
I think it's in the negatives.
Is it negative?
I think we hit 0.
But like we gotta look good. All right, guys. And we're gonna be telling spooky stories because last time we actually who actually put their finger up my ass?
That was a ghost. We have to tell that story.
It was a ghost.
The way Sunday got her finger blasted by a ghost.
That was
ass
insane.
blast by a ghost.
That's what fucking happened to me. Let's go.
Mia did get her finger blasted today. Did you? Wait, you're gonna break it.
It worked. No, yeah, it's open.
You're gonna break?
We'll say it came damaged.
Hey, guys, let's practice our poker face. I don't know what happened to this
It
package.
came damaged.
Very disappointing. We're gonna need a full refund.
I want a double refund where I get the refund and double the money.
This is a sleeping bag.
So,
Noah,
are we dead ass?
did you get sleeping bags too or no? Noah, you're fired. Noah, you're fired.
Noah?
Should I tell the story?
Yeah.
One day, a girl went to babysit. She put the little baby in the cradle. She put the little baby in the cradle. She put the little baby in the cradle. And she told the baby,
You guys have to move. You guys are gonna get hit.
boy,
And I won't hit you.
stop interrupting my story, Noah.
Hey, we got some motion.
Motion in the ocean. Yes, you're the one. Noah. You're the one with the fucking shelter.
What are you doing here? Go.
Why? How big is the fucking tent that you need me to get
What
up?
is that?
What?
Flash a light there, Noah.
Say your name.
Say your name.
I don't fuck with bushes.
She went to the guy's house and she put
What's
the
his name?
baby. His name was Gerald. And she shut your fucking mouths and let me tell the story. Don't talk anymore. She went and she put the baby in the cradle and the baby fell asleep. So she went downstairs to go watch a movie.
Okay, no, I'm scared.
Can I cosplay the baby?
Okay, Gerald said, "Oh, okay, Martha." Or Clarice, I mean, he gave her the wrong name accidentally. She got a little bit offended, but that's besides the point. Can you please just, go downstairs, watch a movie if you want, do whatever you want? She goes, yeah, of course. So she goes downstairs and she puts a movie on. She really gets a little bit like eerie because they have this massive statue.
There's something in our bush.
This massive statue in the corner. And she's just not into it because she's never liked clowns. So they have this weird ass clown statue. And then she's uncomfortable again, and the clown just keeps looking at her, and she's like, I just can't, like, with this fucking statue, I can't do this. And his eyes
It
are
wasn't
so
a statue. I'm gonna
wide.
get the ending.
His
It
eyes
wasn't
are
a
so
statue.
wide. She's still watching.
Get the fuck away from me. That wasn't scary. You just blew my eardrum.
I promise that's...
What?
It was a reflection that looked at the person. And then she goes, you know what, Gerald, I'm getting really scared of this statue. Do you mind if I turn it around? It's like, I don't like the way I feel like watching me. He goes, Clarice, get the baby and get the fuck out of the house. He goes, get the baby and get out of the house. And she's so confused. She's like, what's going on? She grabs the baby and she goes to leave the house and she's on the phone with Gerald. I don't understand. Like, can I move? What? And he goes, we don't have a clown statue. And she turns around and the statue is gone. She turns back.
Whoa, give it to the hostage, bro.
I don't know what happened after. Clarice ate the baby.
I didn't listen to the whole story, then I just heard she ate the baby.
Why did she eat the baby?
Out of fear.
Promise.
No, bro. What the scary part already ended.
The video begins with confusion. Noah, the cameraman, forgets the tent and brings only sleeping bags. Laughter takes over as Ellie rips open boxes with her nails. Mia tells a sarcastic ghost story about a bitch-ass tent, and Sunday complains that she'd rather bake cookies. The setup quickly spirals into chaos. Between the broken instructions and falling poles, they start telling real scary stories just to fill the silence. Hours pass. Wind rattles the gear while Noah fights with the tent frame. They retell the old legend, the babysitter and the clown statue, laughing until the punchline lands. We don't have a clown statue. Then, from the edge of the light, something shifts.
Okay, Mia's really camouflaging now.
Mia's camouflage is tense right now.
Now we're cooked.
Everyone catch his license plate, catch his license plate,
Yeah,
catch
we're
his license
so
plate,
cooked.
catch his license plate, leak it, leak it. Stop coming to our fucking house! Everyone, if you come to our house, next time you're getting fucking shot. Okay, Noah, the progress, I'm seeing
Can we
it,
just
but I'm
stop
not
now?
loving
Like,
it.
can we just go inside it now?
No, is it done?
No,
Should we go
it's not
inside while
fucking
he
done.
finishes it?
We're gonna go grab cover to put it inside there.
You guys want to sleep in there tonight?
Yeah.
No, it's like -5 outside.
We should get like some safety hazard stuff. Like we should get like a
Like a gun?
yeah, no.
Did you see another pole?
You're missing a whole fucking
Found
pole.
it.
How are you missing a whole pole? Oh, there you go.
Found the pole.
Do you have any weapons for us just in case people come?
These fists.
Okay.
These fists are a lethal weapon. These fists cannot be allowed in 50 states.
Honestly, that was like ordained until you said that last stupid ass line.
Out of here, bro.
These fists are lethal weapon. That ate. And then you said,
Guys, don't worry, I have a gun.
Amazing.
Noah's got a gun with his ass. Sorry.
good one, Kayla, very millennial.
Mia, before I go check
Perfect
out and someone has a
timing.
weapon, promise you saw something?
No, I didn't. I lied.
Fuck's sake, Mia.
You know what? I saw a shadow and I was like, I might as well just say it was a person. Whenever my brother and I came home late for dinner, our dad would tell us about the hide behind. These creatures, he would say, follow hikers around as they walk through the woods.
Thank God I don't hike.
At the crack of a branch, you'd turn around,
camping.
but there'd be nothing there. The hide behind would follow you until your heart stopped from the front. Oh my God!
What?
Do you guys remember that story of the girl who went into the fucking woods and then those people were like, Slenderman, and then stabbed her friend?
Yeah. Wait, I'm actually really scared. Me too. Wait, Noah, can you look down there? I see something.
Stop it, Noah! Stop it!
Noah, look down.
What was that? What was that?
Curious.
I promise.
Yeah, I'll play around with that shit. Give me my pole.
For a while, I'd never stay in the woods too long or too late, and I was never late for dinner.
Neither's Ellie.
Yeah. My heart would skip a beat, but I dismissed it as a deer or simply paranoid.
Dear.
Ali.
I should have listened to my instincts. Okay, trash story next. A few years ago, I was putting my friend's daughter to bed for the night. She was about 3 at the time, and she was fighting going to sleep. She asked me why she had to go to bed, and I said, because it's late. It's time for little girls to go get a good night's rest. She then pointed across the room and said, what about that little girl?
I know, that's actually scary. Your 3-year-old do that?
Yeah.
I'd
my
actually
God,
fucking,
that's
I would, that
terrifying.
kid would be up for adoption. I'd be at the fucking house. Someone else could
terrifying as
fucking deal with
fuck.
that shit.
Guys, I'm actually really want to go inside. I'm actually really scared.
I think I see someone. Hold this. Dude, you scare me? You think you scare me?
Don't ever do that again.
Why is he running like that?
No, look, I promise. Promise. He ran home. I promise. Where's, and he left the camera. No, I swear on my life. May I die. Stop. Stop it. I swear on my life. Stop. I swear on my life. There, you're not even getting the camera. Noah, stop it. Stop it. Noah, stop. Noah, stop it. Noah, stop. Noah.
Oh, sorry. I was something in my throat.
I don't know what happened to the camera.
I'm too scared.
No, I promise I'm really scared too.
Me too.
What? No, he's fucking with us.
No. Noah, please stop. Noah, stop. Noah, I won't cook for a week, a month, a year. Noah,
Oh my God, that's so fucking scary. Wait,
where is he?
look behind you. Look behind you.
Oh my God!
Kayla, look behind you.
No. Where do I?
Look beside you, look beside you.
Noah, stop it. What would you guys do?
If Noah
what would you guys do if Noah pulled up and that wasn't Noah?
Your one eye was just tweaking the fuck out.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Nah.
I'm scared.
Where's it going?
I'm scared.
When it circles back minutes later, the tone changes. The sisters fall silent, watching, pretending it's funny. The car stops this time. The light doesn't move. Noah tries to break the tension with a short story about a father, a daughter, and a blanket, his voice flat, humor gone. The story ends without explanation. And then, from somewhere in the dark, a sound snaps through the silence. Leaves move. A camera jerks. Someone gasps. For a moment, it's impossible to tell if they're still joking. When Noah reappears, the relief feels forced. The tent finally stands, crooked, unstable, but real. They call it unfinished and ugly, crawl inside, and try to laugh it off. Outside, nothing moves, except the sound of air that isn't wind. It's unlikely the fear came from anything paranormal. The panic built from real tension, exhaustion, freezing air, and that white car that returned twice. A simple moment of uncertainty became something much heavier on camera. Not a ghost story, but a glimpse of how quickly comfort can turn into fear when the dark feels aware of you. Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. Uploaded on October 15th, 2022, this video comes from Outdoor Boys, a YouTube channel where Luke Nichols and his sons share their real outdoor adventures through camping, exploring, and family bonding. In this episode, Luke takes his son Tommy on a secret trip, pulling him out of school for a father and son adventure. Their plan: explore an abandoned highway, ride through a series of tunnels rumored to be haunted, and camp overnight in the dark remains of history. But as they reach the first tunnel, something about the place feels off. Silent, cold, and covered in years of decay. What begins as curiosity soon turns into a trip that seems cursed.
We are on an abandoned highway. More than 80 years ago, this thing was built as a modern engineering marvel. And in the 60s, it was replaced by a larger, more efficient highway, and this became abandoned. So me and Tom are going to explore this abandoned turnpike and a couple potentially haunted tunnels, and we're going to do a little bit of a camping trip. You excited, Tom?
Yeah.
Tom, is this crazy? We're just riding down the highway.
This is fun.
Well, the first thing we noticed is that there is a healthy amount of graffiti on this road. Tommy's learning some new words. Somebody lost their blankie.
I'm surprised how good shape this road's in.
Look up ahead. There's a tunnel, and it might even be haunted.
You're creeping me out. Okay, that's creepy. Okay, I'm nervous.
Whoa, let's stop here, Tom.
Echo!
This is crazy. You want to come explore in here?
They ride down the old highway, its surface covered in layers of graffiti and scattered trash. Ahead, the first tunnel stands wide and hollow, silent except for the faint echo of their voices. They stop at the entrance, uneasy but curious enough to go inside.
Look at this. Whoa. This place is trash. Whoa. Look at this. Yeah, that doesn't look safe anymore. Yeah, that looks like a death trap right there.
And why did someone draw a groin?
Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, like the storm drain sewer in there. Look at this.
Coal?
Yeah, that looks like coal right there. In the old days, a lot of places were heated with coal. They would stockpile coal and then shovel it in, and look at that. I think that's coal. That's like coal dust. Oh, yep, there is somebody's underwear right there.
Who's running naked?
I think Jacob must be in here.
That's probably where they burnt it.
Huh, you'll float too. That sounds fun.
The old what now? The trailer for success.
That old rusted staircase we saw goes up to those offices up there at the top. I ain't risking my neck to go up there. Whoa, look at this. That's the side of the mountain right there. This is cool. Oh, this tunnel is pitch black and the only sound is water dripping on garbage. Tommy, is this tunnel scary?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go first, so if you drop dead, I'll run for it.
There is a lot of graffiti here. We literally cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel. It is dark. This is a little scary, isn't it?
Yes.
Ah!
Dad, cut that out.
There's like a hollow compartment above the tunnel. You can see where the lights used to be. Yeah, there's like a whole other tunnel above the tunnel. Tommy, is this the creepiest bike ride you've ever done?
Yes. I'm not reading the words. That's a good zombie.
That is a good zombie picture. I think I can see somebody up ahead. Those might be the dead eyes of haunting ghosts. Oh, they don't look undead at all. How you doing? Oh, we're starting to go downhill. We're getting some speed. Oh, Tom, I think I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I figured out why we couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel when we started. There's a hill inside this tunnel. And so you have to get in the middle of the tunnel on the top of the hill to be able to see the light on both ends of the tunnel at the same time. Oh, we made it. It's a lot warmer out here.
The tunnel is pitch black. The The only sound is water dripping onto piles of garbage. Luke points his light along the walls, showing broken staircases, collapsed beams, and scattered debris. "Is this tunnel scary?" he asks. Tommy nods quietly, admitting that it is. Deeper inside, they find holes in the ceiling where lights used to be. At first, they can't see any light at either end, until Luke realizes there's a hill in the middle of the tunnel. Only at the top can you see both exits at once. They ride down the slope, picking up speed, and finally reach daylight again.
We're walking to the car and I notice the front tire of my bike is flat. Check this out. Look at this. See this right here? Crazy wrinkled and melted and stuff. And the exhaust pipe heated and melted my tire. Dang it. I have now popped both tires on my bike. This trip is cursed.
Yes.
Me and Tom tried calling a couple different hotels here in Gettysburg, and the cheapest one we found was $300 a night. Insane. So we're gonna drive about 40 minutes away, see if we can go camping. We're here at Codorus State Park in Pennsylvania, and we found a place. 36 bucks a night for a tent spot, but I'm grateful to have it. Is that comfy enough for you? Hopefully our tent doesn't catch fire in the night or we get eaten by a bear or something, because this trip is cursed.
Yes.
Outside, Luke discovers his bike tire has gone flat. The ground is littered with glass and bottles, and the plan to camp inside the tunnel is ruined by a clear sign, "No camping after dark." Trying to stay positive, he jokes about moving to Plan C, but the bad luck keeps coming. Later, while driving, he finds the front bike tire melted by the car's exhaust pipe. Standing in a parking lot, Luke shakes his head and laughs. This trip is cursed. With no hotel rooms available in Gettysburg and prices reaching $300 a night, they drive 40 minutes to Codorus State Park. There, a $36 tent site finally gives them a place to rest. That night, Luke hopes their tent won't catch fire or attract a bear before falling asleep.
Well, me and Tommy just got pulled over by the police. Tommy says that the officer thinks we're sus. That's slang for suspicious, apparently.
Yeah, that's how we homies talk. Yo, yo.
This really is a cursed trip, isn't it, Tommy?
Yes.
But it's a fun cursed trip.
Yes, it's fun being cursed.
It's fun being cursed. The officer just thought we might have been stealing stuff. Yeah, I have that look about me.
The next morning, he and Tommy eat breakfast, laugh about their misfortunes, and head home. But the curse follows them one last time. Police pull them over, thinking they might have stolen something. Tommy whispers that the officer said they look sus. Moments later, the misunderstanding clears, leaving both father and son laughing again. Tired, relieved, and somehow happy, their cursed trip is finally over. As the day ends, Luke calls it a fun, cursed trip. Every problem, the flat tires, the closed tunnels, the wrong turns, somehow became part of what made it memorable. Even when nothing went as planned, they still laughed their way through it. Sometimes, that's how good memories are made. Not when things go right, but when they go wrong together. Would you still call it a failure, or the perfect trip you never planned? October 9th, 2025. In the cold stillness of northern England, Moxley from Moxley's Paranormal World begins another overnight investigation. His channel follows haunted locations, places whispered to hold the remnants of tragedy. This time, he's at Toria Pits, site of the 1910 mining disaster where 344 men and children lost their lives. As he walks toward pit number 3, burnt-out motorbikes and shattered bottles mark the path, signs of what he calls the wrong sort of people who linger here. The deeper he goes, the heavier the air feels. Somewhere beyond the trees, faint voices echo. Children's laughter, a woman's tone. Soft enough to doubt, but too clear to ignore.
Can you hear it? Over this way. There's people up this side. That's what we want to do. We want to avoid everybody out here. Definitely is it coming from that side over there. We're camping over this side and heard kids up that side. but it's still early-ish, so once it goes dark it should get very quiet out here. We just sat here and just in front, that was definite lights, wasn't it?
That was definite light. It's still there.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Can't really see it on the camera, but they'll know we're there now. It was moving through the trees, so we're definitely not alone out here. But it's just worrying with what we heard before. I swear I saw something or someone run through the trees or ride through the tree. They couldn't have been riding because you'd have heard the bike wheels going.
Right, okay.
Right? And then not a minute later we heard the whistling. And now this.
Yeah.
I'm putting the torch on full beam so they know we're here.
Right.
We're over there.
I can see it through the trees.
It's bright orange.
Yeah. I'm not sure we can.
There, I
catch
can
it on
just see
camera.
I see it a little bit. There's something just off.
Right, there is tonight. No, I can't get it. Every time we switch these cameras off,
Something
something
happens.
happens. When we put the cameras on,
It stops.
it stops.
Yeah.
I know that sounds
It's
iffy and fishy,
yeah.
but believe me,
Hey Ming. Literally just sat down, just about to start talking.
mate, this is ridiculous. Right,
There's some fucker walking around out there.
I'm really not sure.
So we're literally just about to start talking about the history and that. And you heard like somebody walk through this side when I'm pointing the torch. Let's go check. It come from over there. That's what it sounded like. See that what I just done then? It's exactly what it sounded like. The other thing about where we are is there's a lot of... I've never seen anybody like that, but that's not to say that there's people out here watching what we're doing, because we are hearing some of the weirdest stuff. Is it people or is it paranormal? Hello?
As darkness settles, a shadow drifts silently between the trees. Then a single sharp whistle pierces the quiet, too deliberate to be the wind. Moxley and Ming set camp on a flat patch of ground, but unease grows with each sound. Moments later, bright lights flicker through the forest, definite movement between the trunks, followed by 3 heavy thuds from the direction of the pit. Douche, douche, douche. Through the branches, an orange flame dances. Someone else's campfire. Both men realize they are not alone.
Turn the spirit talker on. Just whilst walking through. Just to see if anything comes through on it.
Compassion.
Compassion. See how dark that is then. Compassion. Right, so we're hearing some weird noises out here. You walking around.
It's a bad idea.
It's a... What's a bad idea? Coming out here? Camping out here overnight? You're trying to warn us not to do it? Paul.
Smell.
Smell. Who's here with me? Who's out here in this forest?
We're all around you.
What? We're all around you. In one of the stories is of eyes, stuff like that, that's been seen watching people. So it's you that's watching us. Is it you that's walking through here? Come up to our camp. There's our camp, just there. And there's Ming just sat down. Right.
Find my ashes.
Find my ashes. Right. Let's go back to camp. Walked around. There is nobody here. There's literally nobody else here. It is just us. And as you've seen, I've just walked all the way around, all the perimeter, got back, heard a voice. Somebody just spoke out here. So just before I started recording, we had two
claps of thunder.
Claps of thunder.
Like,
It definitely sounded like thunder.
Definitely.
So not only have we got to watch out for whoever's watching us, the paranormal, now it looks like we're going to end up with a thunderstorm. Here comes the rain.
Here comes the rain.
And we're in. And this is no exaggeration, one of the UK's most haunted forests. It is classed as one of the UK's most haunted forests. The rain has pretty much died off now, which is a good sign. Right, so whilst I'm walking down here, I'm just going to play the spirit talk. Just see if anything relevant comes through this with the area.
Beware.
Beware. Straight away, beware. Beware damnation.
Cruel.
Was it torture? Cruel. Cruel with what happened here? Person. Back to back. That's unusual, isn't it? Acceptance. Are you out here? If you are...
Leave me.
Glenn.
I was sick.
You were sick?
Betrayal. You're being followed.
See.
Sigh.
Can you show yourself to me?
Roberts. There's nowhere left to go. Float. Fill.
It's going mad.
Belittling. Love.
Look at this over there.
You are limitless.
You are limitless.
Jason.
Look at that. Right, so that was interesting. Got some interesting responses there through the Spirit Talker. So I have got a new app that I want to try. So it's just an EVP. The fuck was that? Did you hear that? Let's listen to this back. That was so strange. What was that? Let's go back to the beginning of this. Let's go back to the tent. I need to show Ming this real quick. Did hear that with my own ears though. That was like somebody went, hello, hello. Let's see if Ming makes any sense out of it as well. Right, listen to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there. I can't wait to get that home and check it out. That was like somebody went, hello, hello, like that. But I didn't only just hear it on the EVP. Yeah. I heard it because I reacted. I was like, what was that?
Right, okay.
Honestly, this is actually incredible. Listen one more time. Right there. I've just got no words for that. That's incredible. But I heard it as well.
The feeling of being watched intensifies, mirroring the old stories told about this place. To test the silence, Moxley opens the Spirit Talker app. 3 words appear in sequence. It's a bad idea. Find my ashes. We're all around you. Minutes later, a voice drifts through the rain, clear, close, and human, just before thunder rolls over the forest. Later that night, 2 lights appear again in the distance. When Moxley raises his torch, they vanish, then flash back in a strobe pattern, deliberate and mocking. He lowers the beam, uncertain whether to call out or stay silent. After the rain, he tries the app again. This time, the responses change. Betrayal. You're being followed. Robert. Glenn. Then, through the darkness, the EVP recorder captures a single word, the same one he hears himself. Hello. Some say the forest still carries the echoes of the miners who never truly left. Others believe these are strangers wandering the woods, drawn by curiosity or worse. But the voices, the whistles, the mocking lights, they all came without warning and without a trace of who or what caused them. When dawn finally breaks, the forest is quiet again. No footsteps, no lights. Only wet ground and the faint smell of smoke remain. So whatever spoke that word, hello? Was it a greeting from the past, or from someone still hiding among the trees? It was Halloween night, October 31st, 2021. Josh from the YouTube channel Exploring with Josh, known for venturing into abandoned and haunted locations around the world, returned to one of the most infamous houses in Massachusetts, the S.K. Pierce Mansion. This time, he wasn't alone. Alongside his friend Seth, he was joined by paranormal investigators Sam and Colby, whose own channel focuses on real-life encounters with the unknown. A year earlier, Josh had explored this same mansion and captured disturbing evidence: banging on the basement door, a spirit box repeating the word hell, and batteries draining for no reason. Now they were back, hoping to find out if what happened then was real or something far darker.
We had that crazy stuff happen in the basement where they were banging on the doors. We thought there were little kids that were talking to us because they were like trapped in there or something.
No, we had a lot.
It was wild.
There was a lot going on. The banging happened. The spirit box was saying hell. The lights were flickering. So we had to come back here.
They were turning our lights off.
Yeah, they were draining our batteries. So I was like, no way. We got to take Sam and Kobe here. We're coming back and we're going hard. We're going to go inside and see Team Marion and let's start this investigation. Let's get
go.
it.
I'm glad to see you because it's been a year.
I know.
A whole year, and you got the cool dowsing rods right there, which changed the whole game last episode.
I do. We'll do them again this time?
Yeah, we're gonna do it again in the basement.
I'm good.
How's the house been since we left?
Hey guys, welcome to the S.K. Pierce Mansion. I know you guys have been here and you guys have not. Sylvester Knowlton Pierce, he owned the chair factory right across the street there. Wow. He built this house for his wife, the love of his life, in 1875. Took him 2 years to build it, and she didn't get to enjoy it. She died 2 weeks after it was finished.
Oh man, what?
2 weeks after, upstairs. Yeah, it's sad. It's very sad.
Was she young?
She was like 30s and 40s.
That's very young,
And
very
then
young.
maybe 50. I'll say 50s because they had a 25-year-old son. And then he waited the mourning period, and he married his second wife, Ellen, and she was only 2 years older than Frank. So it kind of didn't.
I got a pimp here.
He's
trying to like.
30-year difference.
Action, you know what I'm saying?
And then they had 2 kids. They had Edward and Stuart. 9 people have definitely died in this house. There's 11 spirits in the house.
But they're like recorded deaths.
What?
Here.
Really?
Yeah, they're recorded here.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes. Well, we've seen them too. Like I have a picture of Ellen that I caught upstairs in Eno's room. The guy that burnt in 63.
Oh, the combustion, right?
No, he liked his whiskey and he liked smoking. He fell asleep drinking. He was drunk.
He caught himself on fire.
Caught himself on fire. Yeah.
Damn. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
As they entered, Marion, the caretaker, greeted them and shared a brief history of the house. Built in 1875 by Sylvester K. Pierce for his wife, the mansion became a place of tragedy when she died only 2 weeks after moving in. Over the years, at least 9 people had died here. Some of their spirits, Marion said, still lingered. Among them was Eno, a man who drank whiskey, smoked in bed, and burned to death in his room in 1963. And beneath the house, in an old kiln, the previous owner once found bones later identified as belonging to a 16-year-old girl. Marion insisted there were no evil spirits, only restless ones, especially children like Gordon, who drowned nearby, and Rachel, who died at just 2 years old. That night, the team moved from floor to floor. On the 3rd floor, their infrared light began to die, though it had been fully charged. As soon as they turned on their equipment, a REM pod triggered, and a faint whisper came through the EVP recorder, a quiet, "No." Moments later, another voice responded, "Yes," when asked if it disliked visitors.
How is this like?
Oh my God, it's dark.
What I want is because remember how Marion's story someone got picked up and thrown down?
Yeah.
I'm thinking like maybe someone's like haunting them. So maybe we should just stay here and put some REM pods down.
Yeah, definitely.
And try to like set something up. So I got the music box here. I'm just gonna place it in the center. Don't actually no, I'm gonna place it like here. Yep. Now watch. See?
That's how it works, guys.
And we'll do a cat ball here. Do a REM pod over here. And we'll just like after we're set up, you know, like that's when.
Is there a spirit that haunts this hallway?
You heard that? Are you the one that grabbed my foot the last time I was here?
Is there anybody who wants to talk to us tonight?
Oh shit!
Oh my God.
It answered immediately. Like, yes.
Dude.
This guy's really dead. We were 5 feet away. There's no way that's us.
Yeah, no way.
Something wants to talk to us tonight.
Right now, yeah.
Something wants to talk.
All right, so maybe it caught something on the EVP. I'll just play this back right now.
There was something.
Was
wrong.
that something?
That
was something, dude.
Me.
Sounds like that's me or me.
Yeah, I think it says me.
Whoa.
What was that? That was like, and then boom, that thing went off.
That thing went off.
I've never heard something that clear before on there.
No.
And then that thing went off.
And it wasn't that. It was like an actual voice.
Like a whisper.
I've never heard it that clear before, I don't think. And the Shanley wasn't even that clear.
I know, yeah, this is good here. And Marion said this place ain't evil, but I don't know. I'm just saying, down some. Thrown over the staircase, get people possessed. But yeah.
No way.
Yeah, and she's saying it's not evil.
I don't agree with that.
Dude, that was some creepy EVP so
I've
far.
never heard that so clear before.
Yeah, no, me neither. We gotta do it again.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Maybe like, one more EVP session. One more EVP session.
Are you upset that we are here?
Do you not like when people come here?
No or yes, one or the other. That was an answer to yours.
Yeah, to my question.
Wait, what did it say? All right, let's go. No. Yes.
Yes.
Clear.
They don't like when people come here.
Is there a spirit here that died in his bed?
Can you make one of our devices go off?
Does this look familiar to you? Did you use a lighter like this to smoke and drink? Is this how you burn to death?
Eno, can you lay on this bed for us? If you lay on the...
What the fuck? Holy fuck.
Midway, I was gonna ask another question, but it just went off.
Was that you? That just touched the device?
Dude, my heart's pounding. I did not expect that to happen.
That's legit. Yo, Seth, put your lighter closer to it. Like, to the bed.
Eno, were you laying on the bed?
Holy fuck!
Yo, it's still going, he's still on. He's laying in the bed.
Far away, that's just literally right there.
He's laying in the bed. And dude, it went off crazy when you put the lighter closer to the bed.
Oh my, dude, I just fucking froze. Like, if this is a horror movie, oh my god.
Wait, is that EVP thing still recording?
It is.
Yeah, it might.
What if he said something and then sat on the bed?
Hang on,
Let's check it,
let's play it back.
Then, a cat ball placed on a bed lit up by itself, perfectly on cue. Down on the second floor, inside Eno's room, they placed a whiskey bottle, a lighter, and a REM pod on the bed, objects meant to provoke a reaction. When Josh asked, "Does this look familiar?" the EVP captured a clear yes, and the REM pod burst to life twice in a row before suddenly going silent, as if the energy in the room had shifted. Finally, they descended into the basement, a place Josh had called the most haunted part of the house. Within seconds, the SLS camera detected a human-shaped figure on the stairs. The dowsing rods identified the spirit as Dave, the old gardener, who didn't want them there.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
We're gonna dim the lights, I think, right?
We all get down there as well.
Stories?
Bro, this is like not a basement, it's like a cellar looking.
Are you ready? Jace is ready.
Oh, this is way creepier than the rest of the place.
Yo, already got something. Already got something. Already got something.
Oh my god.
Yup.
There's a person over there.
Yup.
It stopped.
It was something like right over here already, just starting
This
it.
thing already showed up.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy.
Oh my god.
Like deja vu.
Yeah, like we were doing this. We literally were.
Do you remember us from last time?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you throw something at us over in the corner? Did you throw something at us?
Says yes.
Oh my, I've never seen like dowsing rods like
What?
that.
What did you throw? Did you throw a rock?
Oh my god.
Saying yes.
Are we talking to a child?
No.
No. Are we speaking with an adult?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you a member of the Pierce family?
Yes, immediately. Oh
Wow.
my god, I've never seen it
Feeling
like
they're
this.
tugging. They're tugging.
Really?
Are you Sylvester Pierce?
No.
Were you the gardener?
Dude, for real. This
Yes.
Is... Yes,
The gardener.
Oh, the gardener of this
Gardener. Yep. the
What do you know about the gardener? Do you know anything, Marion?
But we just keep getting him down. Ask him if his name is. Is your name Dave? Yes.
Oh my god. Are you okay with us being here?
No.
Oh,
This is
fuck.
how it was last time.
Are you throwing the rocks at us?
What was
There
that?
was a little girl
What
laugh.
was that?
Little girl
Did you hear that?
It was a girl laugh.
The REM pod on the stairs.
Rachel, is that you in here?
Wait, yo. I think it's almost midnight. There's no way there's just a little girl hanging out right outside.
And that REM pod is still going off.
It's still going on.
Non-stop.
Hey, if there's a spirit right here, can you make the REM pod stop? 3,
2. Oh my god!
You didn't even have to count
I didn't even
down.
have to count down. And it was like, yes, you didn't even have to
Yeah.
count down. Okay, just for double confirmation, can you stop on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3.
It did stop
for 1 second.
for a second.
What the
What the fuck?
Oh my
Oh my fucking god.
Guys, what is going on?
Dude, I'm telling you,
What is going on?
This basement is the most haunted part of the house.
A child's laughter echoed faintly, and the REM pod followed their commands to start and stop on cue. The words "leave" were captured twice on the recorder. Then, the camera suddenly shut off by itself, ending the session. Multiple devices reacted in sync: voice recorders, REM pods, and SLS mapping, creating one of the clearest patterns of intelligent response the team had ever captured. Whether the cause was residual energy, electromagnetic interference, or something unseen, each room seemed to respond with intention. As Marion sprinkled holy water and the group prepared to leave, Josh felt his hand burn for a few seconds. Was it just adrenaline, or something trying to make contact one last time? If ghosts truly exist, then the S.K. Pierce mansion may have just given its answer. It was October 30th, 2024. Larry, the creator behind the YouTube channel Work Less, Enjoy Life More, returned to the same remote campsite where, weeks earlier, he'd recorded something he couldn't explain. A series of strange knocks echoing near his truck. Known for his calm outdoor adventures and pickup truck camping videos, Larry decided there was no better time to revisit that spot than Halloween night itself.
I figure, since we're right here at Halloween, where better to have a Halloween special video than at the exact same location I made my last video, which is right where I heard those really creepy knocks, like right here at my camp. I didn't know what it was. Got a bug in my eyeball. I didn't know what it was at the time. It did freak me out, freaked the dogs out, but I had tons of comments and emails saying that it was just classic Bigfoot Sasquatch knocks. So struck my curiosity. I figured we'll come back here, we'll check it out, see if we hear anything tonight, and should be a good night. So stick around and let's get camp set up.
He arrived with his 2 dogs, Mason and Marty, ready to set up camp and see if those unsettling sounds would happen again. As the evening began, Larry unpacked his gear and started preparing for Halloween in his own simple way, carving a pumpkin beside his truck. Using a small kit, he cut through the thick skin, scooped out the sticky insides, and laughed at how much easier it was with real tools instead of a spoon. When the pumpkin was cleaned and carved, he placed a light inside, giving it a faint glow before roasting the seeds over the fire.
Would be to carve a pumpkin. So we're gonna carve a pumpkin tonight. All right, I got one of these pumpkin kits just for the knives and stuff, and then this scooper to get the seeds and stuff out. I don't think I'm going to use any of that. It comes with like stencils that you could use or patterns. I don't think I'm going to use any of those though. We're just going to do it simple. So the tools I'm going to use are this scoop, and then got this little knife, and then a little bit bigger knife. All right. It's been so long since I did one of these pumpkins, and I do remember that these worked so much better. As a kid, I used to just use like a spoon, regular spoon. I just didn't cut it very well. Because it kind of, you know, if you haven't carved a pumpkin before, this stuff sticks. The seeds and the insides just like stick to the sides of the pumpkin. So when you have these little teeth like that, it just cleans it up real nice. Look at that. Yeah, this ain't gonna take long at all to clean out now. Ew. All cleaned out pretty good there. Okay, what do you think? That'll work.
Later that night, he addressed a flood of comments from viewers who believed he had left his dogs outside in his previous video. Calmly, he clarified that he never would, especially not after hearing those strange sounds last time. As he sat by the fire, he admitted the memory still made him uneasy.
So I want to clear something up. On the last video, I had an insane amount of people think that I left my dogs outside, like throughout the night. I don't get what part of the last video got people to think that, but yeah, it was kind of, I don't know, I got just bombarded by rude comments, and a bunch of people said they were leaving the channel, they weren't going to subscribe anymore, or they were going to unsubscribe and leave or whatever, and I just don't get it. If any of these people have watched more than like one of my videos, you'd see that I take very good care. Would I ever leave my dogs outside, especially overnight? And to top it all off, even on top of that, last time I was here, I was hearing creepy sounds out there, and then I brought them in basically as soon as I heard the second sounds, and I was out there, and I was just done being out there because of what was going on. Yeah, and since we've been sitting here, I've been kind of like, my anxiety's kind of built up because on that last video I was sitting here eating dinner when I heard like the first loud crashing sounds out here. So I opened up the window just in case I want to hear anything, if there's anything out there.
He opened his window slightly, wanting to hear if anything unusual stirred beyond the truck. To relax, he roasted a few chocolate-filled marshmallows, talking about how he liked them burned black on the outside but firm inside. The night remained quiet. No knocks, no movement, just the faint crackle of the fire as he ended the day. By morning, Larry reflected on how peaceful the night had been. Whatever caused those loud knocks before, whether an animal or something else, hadn't returned. The forest felt calm, almost ordinary again. Still, it leaves one question lingering. If those knocks weren't Bigfoot, what exactly was watching him that first night? It was October 2018 when Kent, the creator behind Kent Survival, released his Halloween special. Known for his outdoor adventures, bushcraft builds, and quiet nights spent deep in the wilderness, this time he chose a place far different from his usual camps. Together with fellow outdoorsman Tom, he set out for Pluckley, an English village long regarded as the most haunted in the United Kingdom. Among its legends stands the ruined St. Mary's Church, built in the 13th century and later destroyed by a German V-1 bomb during World War II.
Well, I'm here in Pluckley now, St. Leonard's Church behind me. I'm sat in the cemetery with my ghost stories book. For decades, Pluckley rejoiced under the title of the most haunted village in England. I say rejoiced, but over the years Pluckley's spooky status attracted not just lovers of ghost stories, but also a rowdy element which would descend on the village at Halloween, making a nuisance of themselves. So much annoyance was caused that the police took to cordoning off the village on the night of the 31st October and sending visitors elsewhere. Pluckley's most haunted title was awarded because at least a dozen ghosts are claimed to haunt its houses, streets and immediate surroundings. Apparently the Red Lady haunts St. Nicholas Church, usually inside, but she occasionally wanders around the graveyard too. The church is also haunted by a woman in white, believed to be former Lady Daring, and in addition her little white dog. The woods we're staying in tonight, Daring Woods, are named after the family that the ghost that resides here comes from, but they are locally called the Screaming Woods, so we'll find out if that's true.
Locals whisper of a mist that gathers over its consecrated ground, often mistaken for smoke from unseen fires. Perhaps, as some say, the unrest of those still buried there. Tonight, Kent and Tom would leave their usual forests behind and venture into Daring Woods, better known by its chilling nickname, the Screaming Woods. The two arrived as daylight faded, parking near the edge of the forest. Even before darkness settled, the woods were already dense and shadowed. Not far from the trail, they noticed an abandoned car, unreachable across a narrow stream, and decided to move deeper in.
We've come far enough, can't hear the road or anything now. Just got to find a nice flat opening somewhere. Right, so we're just walking into the woods. We've got quite far in, and you might just be able to make out over there. Hang on, there's a car in here. No, we can't get over to it because there's a stream there to check it out, but yeah, I think we're gonna make our way away from this.
Bodies in it.
Yeah, so we've just done the walk in, saw a few weird things, and when we got to camp here we heard screaming, so that's our first scream of the Screaming Woods. I think it was a fox. Hopefully. But yeah, walking through these woods kind of reminded me a bit of the Blair Witch Woods. Kind of very close, claustrophobic, unkept and quite hard to manoeuvre around. 5, 6, 7 years since I was last here, quite a while ago now, and that was on a Halloween as well, but didn't spend the night. This will be my first full night in the woods, at the Screaming Woods.
Once a clearing was found, Kent pitched his Hex Peak tent while Tom set up his Jack Wolfskin shelter beside it. They planned a small fire between their camps, the first time either had shared a woodland camp together. Then, from somewhere within the trees, came the first scream, distant, harsh, and brief. Kent guessed it might have been a fox, yet the sound carried enough unease to remind them why the place had its name. Later, as the light dimmed completely, Kent began preparing a small pumpkin soup. He carved it carefully, mixed in onion, sweet potato, and garlic, adding spices and water before setting it to simmer on his stove. The crackle of the fire filled the still air as he waited, stirring occasionally. Voices were soon heard echoing faintly through the forest. The men turned off their headlamps and listened, then concluded it was likely other visitors drawn by the village's haunted reputation. As the night deepened, Kent enjoyed his meal and heated a second dish from a ration pack. Midnight passed quietly around the fire, the two talking softly while the woods remained otherwise still.
So it's around midnight now. We've been hanging around camp, chatting away over the campfire. Earlier in the evening we did hear voices in the woods. As I said before, these woods are pretty popular for people to come and mess around because they are the Screaming Woods. But I thought I'd just take a little walk, have a look around, get a feel for the forest. But nothing as yet. So as you've seen earlier in the video, the village of Pluckley is pretty haunted, but the woods have their own stories as well. You've got the first one, which is an 18th century colonel that hung himself in the woods, and apparently he can be heard. And you've also got a highwayman that I believe was beheaded in these woods as well. There's also some other kind of folklore stories as well. Apparently in the 40s there was a pile of bodies found in these woods, around 20 or so.
He recalled old Pluckley tales, a colonel who hanged himself here, a highwayman once beheaded, and the grim rumor of dozens found dead in these woods decades ago. Causes never proven. Theories darker still. When the fire burned low, they turned in for the night. No more screams, no voices, only the quiet rhythm of the forest. By sunrise, the Screaming Woods looked ordinary again, just trees, silence, and cold earth. No spirits, no shadows, nothing to prove the story's true. But maybe that's the real mystery of Pluckley. Not what's seen, but what people feel when they're alone here, surrounded by the weight of those old tales that never quite die. That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.